Well, here's the difference. Dylan was just down at the Colorado River, Las Colonias. It was just windy and dry. Here at the airport, we're recording some rain showers as this little storm moves through. All areas picking up a little bit of wind as a result. Still under a flash flood watch for the I-70 corridor in Glenwood Springs. And this is particular to the Grizzly Creek burn scar. For me, this is particular to the burn scar, but you can see it encompasses Pitkin County, Eagle County, Garfield County, Rio Blanco County even. Now, you might notice that it's not a warning right now, so I-70 is open, but we could easily get an upgrade to a warning, and then that would be a safety closure implemented by CDOT on that stretch of I-70. Highlighted in green is this flood advisory. You probably heard it pinging on your devices for Mesa County. This is an unpopulated rural area, but this is a great opportunity for me to remind you, especially if you're a backcountry off-roader, you like to just drive off, whether it's on a motorcycle, dirt bike, for example, hitting the trails, or just a 4x4. If you encounter what was previously a dry road, what was previously a dry wash, dry riverbed, creek bed, arroyo, if you encounter something that has water moving through it, I know it may not feel like fun for you when I tell you just to stop and turn around, but it's safer for all parties involved, even the rescue parties. So please, if you encounter roadways or washes that were dry and you've used to crossing them, now they have water, stop. You don't know what's going on underneath that water, and that could move your car swiftly, your off-road vehicle swiftly down the road, and then all of a sudden your fun day turns into a search and rescue mission for many more human beings involved other than just your party. So just a quick reminder, we have these flood advisories that pop up every once in a while, mostly in rural areas, but they are flooding. They are moving some water. On radar right now, speaking of moving water, we're seeing just a scattered showers and thunderstorms moving across the area, still with the northern half of I-70 being the better winner of these storms. Meeker again getting in under these storms. I think we've had probably 3 or 4 days worth of rain showers between Rangeley, incoming Rangeley right now, Meeker and Craig. So kind of a mix in these 3 cities of just constant storms throughout the day. Now getting into Glenwood Springs, where the Grizzly Creek burn scar is, my concerns are these storms that move overhead and put some rain down. We've already had one storm move through, just putting rain down on the upper and lower decks of I-70, but no problems, no debris flow reports. Even if we go under a flash flood warning and the interstate closes, it doesn't mean we're getting a debris flow. So just please exercise caution moving forward through this weekend. You should anticipate flash flood watches continuing and possible upgrades, and we'll see these mountain storms continuing, and I'll talk about that in just a moment. Here's one of the reasons why you're feeling all this wind across the Grand Valley right now. Storms just moved through. They popped off the Colorado National Monument, and they just started moving through. Now, this was time-stamped just around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We saw those dark clouds billowing up, and there were some intense rain showers highlighted in pink and purple, some heavy downpours. Now watch as this slowly kind of falls apart and then rebuilds back up and cruises right over the Grand Valley. The east end, not so much, but the west end really getting a lot more rain showers. Appleton, Fruita, all points in between. And like I said, the airport measuring some official rain showers. You can see some of these darker clouds now. This is what we get to look forward to for our weekend. We'll have these storms popping up in the middle of the day, and not all of them will put down rain showers. We have yet to record it at Grand Junction. Glenwood Springs every day, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, it all adds up. And I think by this time next week, we'll see a big difference on our drought monitor. And I think that's something we can take to the bank and really be happy with, because while these scattered showers don't produce wetting rain showers for everybody, this is going to do great things for our environment. Rain-cooled conditions in Glenwood Springs, cooler temperatures right now across the board. Highs for the day, while official, low 90s for Grand Junction, low 80s for Montrose. Never really had a chance to warm up, but we still fell shy of the averages, and this is going to be one of the issues that we go through for the rest of the weekend. We won't hit our average temperatures until after the 4th of July weekend, and then moving forward from that, we're really going to be cooking. Looking at wind speeds right now, 10 to 20 miles per hour. Top wind gusts right now around the 30-mile-per-hour zone for many locations. With these storms moving through Grand Junction, I think we're done for the evening. I really don't see a whole lot of other storm potential, but we could see some popping up. Montrose Delta, we still have one more chance to get some showers going. Otherwise, we will have to wait until tomorrow afternoon to see these again. Mountain storms will build it up first. This is a continued pattern. Low pressure to the west, high pressure to the east. Placement of these features, very important. This low pressure system, which was previously feeding in a little bit of moisture, this is starting to lift to the north. So instead of rain potential, it's starting to push in drier conditions. Placement is everything. High pressure system too far to the south, really pushing in a lot of that rain opportunity. Once we get into the middle of next week, that high is going to reposition itself into the southern plains, and all it can do is put hotter temperatures in. So this weekend, we're going to have scattered showers. We'll start them in the mountain zones first. They will drift over the valley locations. By the 4th of July, it'll be the mountain zones. The lower elevations, well, we may lose our chance at those storms. So I think 4th of July, at least Monday night, is going to be pretty good for firework conditions. If you're in the backcountry, check your fire restrictions, have lightning safety protocols and flooding protocols in place. Look at the middle of next week. That's really where we turn up the temperatures to the averages late next week. We don't have rain showers, but we have the heat.